beautiful crowd up here, so I'm not sure how much time I have, but it is amazing to see all your performances, just your heart to just show how thankful and grateful you are to be present here and to prepare for it. It takes time, so I'm so grateful to be here tonight. I just want to take very few moments and share a short experience and what it really taught me and what I'm grateful for tonight. And I hope it actually you can take something home tonight as you're thinking through it. So I know we all love quotes, and I do too. So one of the beautiful quotes of William Carey is, expect great things from God and attempt great things for God, right? So I've been one of those, and I'm sure many of us have. I've expected great things from God, experienced great things from God, but I'm in one sense a chicken to do great things and attempt great things for God in the sense of really believing and seeing how believers have really stepped out from comfort zones and have gone into the darkest places of the continents to share the gospel. And going out of comfort to places that are really darkest, nobody desires out to be there. So this fall, that is in October, we went to one of the countries called Malawi. It is a landlocked nation in Africa, and it is one of the poorest nations in the world. So 80% of them live below poverty. So as we have driven through this, it was a 10-day trip, 7 days we stayed in this place. And I just kind of wanted to share, and for you to just kind of take that drive through with me. These are really 2,000 villages of just nothingness. So there is so much, there are no roads, it's just dirt, and lostness of just children hungry, naked, unprotected, and have no value. There's no value for life here. And in the midst of it, there are many churches who have never even visited these places. So there is no one to give them the gospel or to share any hope. So this is a place of really no position for them to even think there is anything for them to live for. So as we spent 5 days in the village and 3 days in the clinics, I was totally lost in this place. Why am I even here, and what can I really do? There's not much we can do because it's just a drop of something that you can give, but it is just nothing you can really do because it is so much of lostness. For these children to get 1 meal a day is a miracle. And for us, 3 meals, maybe more, or even a snack time, and all of that. But here, it's just half a cup of that porridge, and they come to school for that porridge. And there are no clothes. All of them are walking without any shoes, without any slippers, and barely have a school. And there is no structure of family. There are young mothers. They're maybe 12 years old, gave birth to another child. So by the time they're 15, they already have 2 or 3 kids, and there are no men to support them or provide for them. So why am I even sharing this? I mean, I think going from America, a country that we are so privileged, there is no other country like this. So a country where it feeds us, a nation that provided us safety, a nation that has given us freedom to share the gospel, to hear the gospel, and to love one another sacrificially. I think going from here to that place, I realized what was norm for me was not norm for them. So what was just a meal for me was even a dream for them to have that meal, even to dream that I would get 1 meal. So take a moment to think through how many wonderful things we have per day. And so tonight, I am so grateful for the glorious gospel that was shared in my life by my 94-year-old mother, who has never ceased to share the gospel in my life. So I came to know Jesus when I was 30 years old. So it was a long time, but That's the work of a mom where we are given a structured family, where a mother constantly sowed that seed to share the gospel. And what about a wonderful husband whose heart is for missions? And should he have never had even given me this opportunity, I would have never chosen to go to Malawi. And that would have been the least of the countries which I would have even chosen to go. But I am so grateful that God adds people with a purpose in our lives. And I'm grateful to one and the only amazing man that I'm married to is Stalin. I am inspired every single day by how the Lord works in his life. Every word, every day, I see it every single day, and I'm reminded. I quoted this quote from William Carey: "Expect great things from God and attempt great things for God." And I heard multiple times Stalin repeating it every single day, and this actually prepared our home to be inclined with the way God wants us to live. So I'm grateful for the people God has added into my life, and the communities, and the freedom to worship in a church where I'm not in shortage to hear the word, to open the word, to read the word, and to be in a worship like this, and to be amazed in a community where I saw these children preparing and the dancers singing such a beautiful worship, which I was thinking if I was walking in those Malawi streets is really an alien thing that you would even dream. It would be like an angelic chorus for them. But that reminds me one thing: even though these children had nothing, they would sing with their hearts out, I cannot tell you how beautiful it was to see. There is no instruments in the back, there's no one encouraging them, but they sang so beautifully every single day. And so I'm challenged, to even stand in a place and even think of somebody to motivate me to praise and worship. And God reminded me that is the heart of worship is a worship that really turns us towards Him and positions us to be in a place of gratitude. And so, thank you so much, Bear Creek. It is an amazing place to be here, to serve you all, and see you all here. And I think, thank you, Pastor Webb, for the way you serve us and serve this community, and also Yeshua Living Waters. Thank you for giving this opportunity to share what God has given us the privilege to be here. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving once again.
That was a very powerful testimony. Thank you so much, Lilian.